tuning in to see another makeup tutorial from me. Don't forget to, if you would like to see how we created this makeup look, stay tuned and keep on watching. Hi, welcome back to my channel and thanks for tuning back in to see another video from me. I'm coming to you today with a makeup tutorial and I've already got one eye done and I'm going to do the other eye with you on the camera while we chit chat a little bit. And the palettes I'm pulling this look from is going to be the Warriors 3 by Juvia's and Profusion Cosmetics pastel palette. Okay, brows are already done and we've already like I said, got this one eye done. And so what we're gonna do is chit chat and do this other eye. Okay, so we're going into the Warriors 3 by Juvia's and we're going to pick up this purple color on this regular e.l.f. brush, fluffy brush, and we're going to work this into our crease and blend it out. Okay, now I'm just going to talk a little bit while I do this makeup. I'm really not going to do too much explaining about what it is that I'm doing as far as the makeup is concerned, because I've got a number of makeup videos on my channel that you can definitely go back through and watch. But I'll just chit chat and tell you a little bit about myself, since I haven't done the famous video that sort of explains what I do here on this channel, a little bit about myself, and so I'm just going to take this time to just discuss probably some of the stuff that y'all might be interested in wanting to know that I haven't already spoke on or said on this channel. So a little bit about me. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been doing hair over 20 years. Over 20 years I have been doing hair. And I am a versatile hairstylist. I can do all ethnicities and races people. I don't just do one type of hair. I've worked in quite a few salons in my area, what you would call cut shops, places that cut hair, style hair, beauty salons, style shops, the commercial places in the malls and stuff like that. Okay, I'm married. I have one son that's his second year in college, and if you've been with me long enough, you know I lost my dad over a year and a half ago, and I'm the middle child of 3 other siblings, so of 4 children I'm the middle child. And my mother is still alive, and prior to this, me losing my dad, prior to COVID, I lost my grandmother, who was 90 years old. First, my aunt, my mom's sister, which was the eldest of the family. I lost my grandmother months later, within the next year. Then months later in the next year, my mom lost her oldest brother. And then in the next year, I lost my dad's sister before the loss of my mom's 2 siblings and mother. And so it's been a pretty hectic time since COVID got in. And I know that it's been not tough for just me, but a lot of people. And so when I started my channel right at the cusp of COVID, I sort of fell off a little bit of posting because I was experiencing so many losses at one time. And some people can handle so many deaths back to back, but I wasn't one of the people. And I'm mildly telling you some of the people that was lost during that time. I still had other cousins and relatives that lost their life during COVID, from actual COVID. And so once I lost my dad and grandmother, that was really hard. It was a really hard time for me. I couldn't find motivation to do this. I couldn't find motivation to bring me to put out the wig videos, etc., etc. But the thing that kept coming to me after I lost my dad was I don't know if he really watched any of my videos, but one day out of the blue, my dad called and he said, you really like to do makeup? And I was like, yeah, Dad, I really like to do makeup, and I really think I have a gift at doing it. He was like, well, I bought you something. So I'm like, what have you bought me that's got to pertain to makeup? You know, my dad is a manly man. If you've ever known a guy to be tough, to not show you that he's crying, but he wants to be there for you to make sure you good, that was my dad. And so when I got over there, they had bought me this airbrush makeup. You do it really good, but I think you put too much on. You put way too much makeup on. Now this is from a person that has never worn makeup, but he says I do it real good. I put too much makeup on. So I laughed it off at the time, and I just wanted to see what it was that he had got, and it was this Lumiere airbrush makeup thing that applies the makeup on your face without you actually having to do the work of brushing everything on. And I'm like, Dad, I never used this thing, and I don't know if it's any of my shades. So the first time I used it, I had to take a picture of myself or call them and let them know I didn't use the machine, how it worked, if any of the shades on the machine. And I'm using Dr. Bronner's Pores Refiner Primer. So he said, how you like it? And I was like, Dad, you know, I love it, but they don't quite sell any colors that sort of in my shade range, you know. Well, you can go on there and order the shade that you need, but those were the shades that came with it, and I didn't know what shade that I didn't know what shade to order when I was ordering the thing. So long story short, that gave me that memory coming back to me after he passed away. And I'm gonna try not to get emotional about this, because it was a passion of mine way before he bought the thing. But just to know that somebody else believed in you the way sometimes we hesitate in believing in ourselves really gave me another spark and fire about coming back on here and really trying to be more productive with my gift to do makeup. And so I started back, even when I really didn't feel like I could do it, you know. After losing him and still having to take care of my mom and still having to take care of a child in college. Parents like to tell you what to do, but they don't like to take instructions from the kid. But she has always been a really good mom, and so sometimes we bump heads, but it's all out of love. You know, us as adults, we still have to respect our parents, even when we get to an age where we can pretty much tell them, hey mom, hey dad, you know, I'm grown. Still, we have to have a level of respect for them, because at the end of the day, they're still our elder, and they're still our parent. Now, we don't have to agree with everything that they tell us, and we don't have to probably do everything that they tell us to do, but you still have to respect them. And you know, even if you don't follow what they want you to follow or do what they say do, you know, a lot of times you can say, hey, you raised me, I'm beyond 18 now, and you know, I can handle it, mom or dad, from here. I appreciate your input, but you know, I got it, you know, from this point on. You don't have to be ugly. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to make anyone feel bad for, you know, suggesting anything to you or anything like that. But a lot of times when we get grown, we don't want to hear nothing nobody has to say to correct us from whatever. But I hear her correction, and the parts that I can use, I use, and the parts that I can't, I can't. But I've been doing hair for a lot of years, and I went into it because I always watched my mom do hair for a lot of years, you know, and so I went into it. I got licensed to do it, and to me, I'm really good at it. But you know, we don't stop learning because we're good at some things in doing hair. We don't ever stop learning. Anytime you have a craft that you do in life, you can always perfect it. You can still always tweak it and do things differently than what you've been doing for years. Trends change. What people like change. What people don't like, it changes. And so you have to be willing to sort of change with what's on trend, what's not on trend right now. This is Fenty's mascara I put on. The liner is going to be by Kiss. They All Day Ink eyeliner. And so I'm a parent trying to get my son through 2 more years of college. 2 more years. This is his 2nd year. And I thought it was tough trying to get him through high school. But college is definitely a doozy. He's going for computer science. And he really likes the field that he's going in. It was something that he chose. And whatever he chooses to do on the lines of college, if he decides, hey, I've tried this and and you know it's not for me, then at that point, you know, I have to be okay with whatever decision he makes, and help him, sort of guide him to whatever decision he wants to make for his future, because he's 19 years old. And even though he's my only child, me and my husband's only child, I can't dictate what his choice on what he want to do with his life is. So I'm one of those parents that can micromanage him a whole lot, and then I'm the one that's stressed out. So I try my best not to. So if y'all have any pointers on whether what I should do far as my son is concerned, but everyone said leave him alone, let him make his own mistakes, let him do what it is he wants to do. That's my only child. I can't let him do what he wants to do and make his own mistakes. Even though our parents did us that way, they let us did what we want to do and make errors and then figure it out. The white line is going to be by NYX. Their jumbo eye pencil in white is what I put inside the inner tear duct. I mean inner lining of the eye. But yeah, this is the final makeup look. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring. Until our next